My name is Diana Palich, and I am the 2011 Waco Heart Walk Heart Chair. I wanted to introduce you to a friend of mine, Katie Parker. Her daughter, Leah Parker, is my co-chair, my honorary co-chair this year, and their story is special to me, and I would like for you to hear a little bit about how heart disease has greatly impacted their family, and I know that you'll be moved as much as I have been.
My name is Katie Parker, and my daughter is Leah Grace Parker, soon to be 4. And I guess I want to start by saying I've always wanted to be a mom ever since I was little. When I found out I was pregnant and went in for the 20-week ultrasound to find out if we were having a boy or a girl, the ultrasound was just taking unusually long, and they came in the room and said that it was a girl, and but the bad news was that Leah, something wasn't quite right with her heart. That's how it started. After months of watching her and in utero, and then also after she was born, they were scared to death. They were talking open heart surgery, several different things that would need to take place before she was 4 months old. At her 4-month appointment is when they diagnosed her with a condition called left ventricular non-compaction cardiomyopathy. And what that means is that Leah's left ventricle did not form properly, and the muscle around it is hard. This in turn is building pressure in her heart. Her left atrium is about 3 times the size that it should be, and now the pressure is backing up and filling into her lungs. There are 2 different kinds of, I guess, an aggressive cardiomyopathy with the left ventricular non-compaction and a not so aggressive. And Leah Grace has the more aggressive. And after watching her for about 2 years, she was doing great. You wouldn't know anything was wrong with her. Could run and play with the best of them. But about the time that she turned 2, we started noticing that she just wasn't as energetic and was losing, even though she was eating a lot. She just couldn't maintain a healthy weight. She just always looked on the small side and skinny. So about that time is when we moved to Waco, and we started to be seen by Children's Medical Center in Dallas. The team said that looking over her medical history and all of the echoes that we had brought to them, that her condition was changing rapidly. From there, they started, they had us come in on a weekend. We came in on a Friday, and we had the appointment, and I'll never forget the doctor coming in, and he sat down with us and he just said, "I wish I knew you guys, because it would be a lot easier to deliver this news." He said, "Your daughter needs a new heart, but she won't get very far on the one that she has." So they sent us home and told us to pack a bag and come in the next day, Saturday morning. It was terrible. It was a long night. Anyway, Saturday morning we headed into Dallas, and were watched over the next couple of days until Monday morning. That's when they did the heart cath and found that the pressures in Leah's lungs were dangerously high, and confirmed that she did need a new heart. They started her on quite a few medicines, different kinds, medicine to help her blood pressure, medicine to thin her blood, medicine to relax her blood vessels to encourage better blood flow, medicine to help the pressure in her lungs lower that a little bit as best as they can to keep Leah healthy until a new heart comes available. Everything was going really good, and the medicines that she was on were helping her. But right about the time when she turned 3, she just took a bit of a decline, and she got to the point where she couldn't walk to the mailbox, and she stopped eating. She would run across the living room and say, "Whew, I'm tired, Mommy." It's just hard. We've been on the transplant list for almost 18 months. What the future holds for us is, a lot of people think that once you get a new heart, oh, it's great, everything's perfect, and she lives a happy, normal life. But it doesn't. It doesn't stop there. It would just change out old problems for new ones. There is a chance that she will do great and thrive on her new heart, but she will be on steroids, anti-rejection medicine for the rest of her life. It's a lot to take in for us. We're not exactly sure what the future holds for us. We know that God is watching over Leah, and but it's tough. It's tough. Medicine, medicine is an amazing thing, but there's always improvements, right? One of the ones that really gets to me sometimes is, like I mentioned before, ever since I was little, I've always wanted to be a mommy. Feel a baby move inside, carry a child. And I found out not too long ago, actually, that Leah Grace, the anti-rejection medicine that she'll be on for the rest of her life, as it stands, is prevents her from ever having children. It's tough for me.
I just want to thank you for taking the opportunity to share this story with you, and thank you for the time that you're putting into considering joining us for the Heart Walk this year. If there's ever a question in your mind, the $20 you might give to the American Heart Association, how is that? Where's this money going to go? How is that going to make a difference? This is the kind of story that it makes a difference at, because it's really a question of, once Leah gets the new heart, her quality of life will improve somewhat, but it's still a long ways to go. There's still the anti-rejection drugs that Katie spoke of are $8,000 to $10,000 a month, and that's a huge expense for a family to have to bear. It would be wonderful if we could come up with one pill that would help keep her from rejecting the new heart for the rest of her life, and how much a difference that would make. $20 here and there, that could be the answer to that question. And I just appreciate you taking the opportunity to hear her story, and we really hope that you'll join us this year for the Heart Walk. Thank you.